Hi students, today we will discuss about hydrogen and its compounds. So it is our intermediate first year syllabus. So in that topic the two methods are important for hydrogen its compounds. What are the type of methods means? First one is a ion exchange method. So what is our second one method? Calgon method. So these methods are used for the removal of hardness of water. So ion exchange method and calgon method. So these are the two important methods. These methods are useful for the removal of hardness of water. So before the removal of hardness of water, so what is the meaning of hard water? So what is hard water means? Water which does not give good lather. Water which does not give good lather readily with soap. So water which does not give good lather readily with soap, that is called as a which water means hard water. So the what is the reason for it does not give good lather readily with soap means in hard water which are soluble means bicarbonates, chlorides and sulfates of calcium, magnesiums are present. So this can be caused to the hardness of water. So why the water is a hardness nature means in water, so which are present means calcium and magnesium. This calcium and magnesiums are present on which form means bicarbonates. Bicarbonates means HCO3 minus. So this is called as a which form means bicarbonate. So chlorides means Cl minus. And what is the formula of sulfate? SO4 minus 2. So these are the three type of ions are present on which form means calcium and magnesium. These are soluble in water that may be caused to the hardness of water. So this is the meaning and the definition of hard water. So how to occurring of hardness of water means majorly how many type of hardness are there means two types. So in that what is the first one means temporary hardness and what is second one means permanent hardness. So how to occurring of this hardness of water means mainly two type of hardness are there. So in that first one is a temporary hardness and the second one is a permanent hardness. So how to cause of temporary hardness means in water, so which ions are present means calcium and magnesium. This type of two ions are present on which form? Bicarbonates form. So that can be lead to the which hardness are occurring on water means temporary hardness. Which ions are present in water? Bicarbonates form. So that can be lead to the which hardness? Temporary hardness. Whereas how to occurring of a permanent hardness of water means in water calcium and magnesium are present on which form? Chloride form like Cl minus. In a temporary hardness the calcium and magnesium ions are present on which form? Bicarbonates form. So these two type of hardness are present on a water. So before that what was the next one concept means hard water. Then after what is the meaning of soft water? Soft water means water which gives good lather. Water which gives good lather readily with soap, that water is called as a soft. Means in water there is no calcium and magnesium different type of forms. That is why this water is called as a soft water. So it is easily readily with good lather with soap. So these are the introduction of different type of waters. So we are entering on to the main concept. What is that means ion exchange method. So what is the meaning of ion exchange method means it is useful to remove the which hardness means permanent hardness. Already we have to discuss in the previous concept what is a permanent hardness. So ion exchange method is useful for the which hardness of water? Permanent hardness of water. So this ion exchange method is also named as what is that? Very important. So this method is also named as a permutate method or which process? Zeolite process. So ion exchange method is useful to remove the permanent hardness of water. water, and also it is also called as a which method? Permuted method or zeolite process. So means, what is the meaning of permuted? Means it is a one of the artificial zeolite. So permuted is the one of the artificial zeolite. So we are used as a zeolite, artificial zeolite in this method. So what is the chemical name of this particular zeolite? Means sodium aluminum orthosilicate. So this is we have to use it as an artificial zeolite in which method? Means permuted method or ion exchange method. So what is the formula of sodium aluminum orthosilicate? Means Na2 Al2 Si2 O8. So this is the formula of zeolite, artificial zeolite, that means sodium aluminum orthosilicate. So this is the long formula, large formula. We have to simply the by the explanation of reactions we are written as a short form, that is we are indicated this sodium aluminum silicate written as a short formula. So what is that? NaZ. So what are the reactions are mainly occurring onto the this ion exchange method? Means when the permutate is added to hard water, the following reactions takes place. Already we have to discuss, we are simply formula by the adding of permutate. What is the formula? NaZ. So NaZ is a permutate. This permutate we are added to hard water. Already we have to discuss in hard water which ions are present? Calcium ions and magnesium ions are present. So how to explain this removing of hardness of by the adding of permutate? Means we have to explain the reactions. So NaZ is a permutate. In hard water which ion is present? For example, calcium ion. So how to exchange? Ion exchange means ions are exchanged with each other. So how to exchange? Means when the calcium ions is exchanged to the permutate. So when the Ca ions are reacted with in a permutate, so what is the reaction we are observed? Means Ca in permutate reacted with Z. So the formation of compound like a CaZ2, and remaining which ions are present? Na ions are remaining, that. So we have to write this formula Na plus. So CaZ2 means how many Z are there? 2. So that is the way we are balancing that. We before that NaZ we are balancing with 2. So 2 Z are there, and calcium ions, and how many sodium ions? 2 sodium ions, 2 sodium ions. So same similar reaction we also written as a magnesium ion also. So when the permutate NaZ is added to magnesium ions. So ion exchange, when the ions are exchanged with each other, when the magnesium is exchanged with Z, we have to write the formula. What is that? MgZ2. So remaining which ions are present in permutate? Sodium ions. So we write to like 2 sodium ions. So these are the reactions are occurring on ion exchange method. So when the permutate is regenerated, we are after the completion of these reactions, we have to regenerate it as it is for the permutate. So how to regenerate it? Means by the treatment with which solution? Brine solution. We have to use it as a which solution? Brine solution. So how to regenerate it as it is for the permutate? Means the formation of in these two you have to select any one. So when we are taking as a CaZ2, when the CaZ2, what is the meaning of brine solution? Means NaCl solution. So what is the meaning of brine solution? NaCl solution is called as a brine solution. So in that we have to taking of which ions? Means only sodium ions. So when the CaZ2 is reactive with 2 sodium ions, the formation like as it is. What is that? NaZ. NaZ. And the NaZ remaining which ions are present? Calcium ions are regenerated. So in that Z2, 2Z2 is there. So for the balancing purpose, before we have to use 2. So that is the way how many sodiums are there? 2 sodiums. So that is the way we are also numbering like 2 sodiums. So this is the method is useful for the removing of hardness of water, that is ion exchange method. So another method is also there by the removing of hardness of water. So what is the second one method? Calgon method. So what is calgon method? Means in this also we have to use it as a calgon. So calgon is the compound. So by the removing of hardness of water, so what is the chemical compound we have to use it in this means sodium hexametaphosphate. So sodium hexametaphosphate is a chemical name. So we have to commonly, this is called as a, what is that, calgon. So what is the formula of sodium hexametaphosphate? Na6P6O18. So this is the formula. So this is the formula and this is the name, and this commonly we have to call as a, what is that, calgon. So in this method sodium hexametaphosphate is used, so that is why this is called as a simply calgon. So when hot water is passed over through this calgon, already we have to know that in hot water which ions are present? Calcium ions and magnesium ions. By the adding of this calgon to the hot water, so these ions are removed as the following reactions. So what are the reactions means already we have to know that what is the calgon. In this method we have to use Na6P6O18. So simply this is called as a, what is that, calgon. When the calgon initially divided into two type of ions. So in that how many sodium ions are there? 6 sodium ions are there. So initially we have to deviated as a deviated as a 2 sodiums. So by the removing of 2 sodium ions, how many sodium ions are present in this? 4. So we write the formula like this: Na4P6O18. How many ions are we removed? 2 ions. So that is the way. What is the charge occurring in this? -2. So simply initially by the explanation of by the removing of calcium and magnesium ions in hot water, first of all we have to divide it onto the dissociated onto the calgon initially. So how to divide it? It gives initially 2 type of ions. So among sodium ions 6 are there. So initially we have to divide into how many sodiums? 2 sodiums. Remaining how many sodiums are there? 4. So we have to write like this. So by this calgon we are reacted within hot water. Ca plus 2 ions are there we are taking initially. So Ca plus 2 ions reacted with this one. So how to change? When the sodium ions, how many sodiums are there? 4 sodiums. So in that 4 sodium ions, 2 sodium ions are released. So 2 sodiums are released. How many sodiums are present in this? 2 sodiums. So these are inserted onto this calgon. So how to write that? Na2. By the removing of 2 sodiums, how many sodiums are there? 2 sodiums. So Na2 and inserted with the calcium as it is, and P6O18 bracket -2. We are also write magnesium ion also. So how to write that? Means we are taking by the replacing of Ca plus 2 as it is. So Na4P6O18 -2. So among these 4 sodiums already we have to know that 2 sodiums are removing to Na plus. How many sodiums are there? 2. So Na2. So inserted magnesium Mg and as it is P6O18 -2. So these reactions are occurring by the which method? Means calgon method. So these are the 2 important methods by the removing of hardness of water. So these methods are very much useful. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.